What's up, everybody? Welcome to the RoosterRetro Show. My name is Roo, and you are watching Final Fantasy Mystic Quest, a cherished game from my childhood. Very cherished, very cherished. I believe my mom got me this game on a Valentine's Day when I was in, like, oh man, very young middle school. Very young middle school. Anyway, though, this is my first technical side Let's Play. This one's running alongside with Kronoan right now, which at the time of this recording, I believe I'm up to part 6 in CT. So decided to go ahead and start running Final Fantasy here, Mystic Quest. Sorry, the words escape me already. As you know, that is what's going to happen all the time. I'm gonna go ahead and name the guy Benjamin because according to the instruction manual that came with the book, or it came with the game, excuse me, is it says his name is Benjamin. I'm not 100% sure if that's canon, but it was in the book and the manual, and that manual also was kind of doubled as a strategy guide. So kind of had that at the end of the book after I told you what to do and all that stuff. But anyway, we're learning some tutorial stuff here. B button jumps. That's the first thing you want to learn. This is kind of a little bit of an action RPG. Not much, not like Zelda or anything like that, but as far as action, that's about what you're gonna get. Jumping, a little bit of sword poking. You'll see that later. Look over there. That's the focus tower. Once the heart of the world, the Vile Four will steal the power. Some night will appear, and the prophecy has now come true. And he seems very certain about that. 4 monsters draining the 4 crystals of the earth, or of the world, whatever. Crystals, save the crystals and the world. There we go. Yes, you, Benjamin. Only you can be the knight spoken of in the prophecy. Look out, a monster. This is actually kind of a tough battle, to believe it or not. So I'm going to treat it as a boss battle. I didn't know if I wanted to or not, but this is the only time you're really ever going to see this guy, so this is the time to do it. He can actually kill you. He can actually kill you. If you'll notice there at the bottom, too, my health bar, well, my health is represented by a bar instead of numbers. But I can, ouch! But I believe we can change that later. Okay, that was it, yeah. However, though, there is no consequence to losing a battle, technically, because you can just kind of restart it over. So that's cool. You know, most RPGs, that's it. That's game over. When your party's done, you're dead. You don't get a second try. You restart at a save point. But not the case with Mystic Quest. So that's among a multitude of reasons why this game is pretty much hailed as like the easiest or an easy entry-level RPG. So, but either way though, I find it enjoyable. The music's awesome. Look at these boss fights. Look at these monsters. They degrade over time. So that's pretty sweet. Defeated the enemy. There we go. It only took 2 tries, but yeah, that might be one of the harder battles in the game. I don't know if I'm gonna die anymore. As per usual in my Let's Play style, I have gone ahead and played through the game first, and I'm doing commentary second, so I can enjoy it and keep my hands free and just, you know, be able to enjoy the story along with you. So yeah, he kind of wasn't really sure that we were a knight anyways. Like, well, I did kind of lose there at first, but yeah, whatever. Gotta get out of here. Who's that guy anyway? I have a feeling we'll be seeing him later. But anyway, let's get the heck off this mountain and off into the world map. Into the first area, and we can't go anywhere else. Oh yeah, well, let me go through some stuff here. I'm going to change that bar over there to figure because I can do the numbers. Speed it up a little bit, and I'm just going to tint it, fart. I'm just going to tint it up a little bit. That noise. Oh man, I might have to actually turn up my external sound here so I can hear all that. So yeah, every time you hear a little sound, that's me hitting a button that fart that I shouldn't be. And I think every time I do it, I'm probably going to have to say fart. So, welcome to Chapter 1, the Crystal of Earth. Great time to go right into that. Oh, man, yeah. So, there's going to be a lot of fart jokes in this one. So, I hope you're okay with that. Anyways, we get a tree wither to show to Kaylee. He just told us about her who lives in FORESTA. FORESTA. Put the brick back in your face. Rock, whatever it is. Bye. That's really all you can do there for now, so you get that branch. There's gonna be some items like that in this game. It's kind of weird. They don't really do anything. They're more or less just story items. Key items, I guess, you know, but they represent them in such a way that it just makes it seem like they do something. They don't really. It's just it just triggers another event. But we are here in FORESTA? I'm not sure how you say that. I think I'm gonna call it FORESTA. I think that's how it should be said. FORESTA. FORESTA sounds forced a little bit. But yeah, make sure you check out this town though first, because there are a little bit of hidden things here. One of them being this nice lavish chest with the cure spell inside of it. So that's good. Right away, get our first little piece of magic. And we just learned that Kaylee can talk to tree spirits. Cool. And it doesn't seem she's doing a very good job. This forest looks a little dead. Anyway, we go inside this house, and we get one of these chests. Oh yeah, something I should probably make mention of now. Brown treasure chests are, like, infinitely replenishable. So if you leave the area and come back, that chest will be right back to normal. And you can use that bed right there for a free heal. So treat this area, this little house right here, as an inn, essentially. It's not marked as such, but I mean, there's only, 3 houses? So you're gonna find it. It's cool. 3 tree huts, 3 tree houses. Anyway, we'll go inside this house. My husband, Mac, forgot his cap. I hope nothing happens. Foreshadowing. Oh, and she's Kaylee. Cool. There's a tree blocking the north part of the forest. For someone who can talk to the trees, she sure doesn't seem to have a problem with chopping them down. And that's a running thing with her in this game. And here is the usefulness of the tree wither, and will never be mentioned again. It'll stay in your inventory, but it will never be mentioned again. That's it. A couple other items like that, so get ready for that. But anyway, Kaylee joins. We got our first party member. Okay, good segue into party members, how that works in this game. So that's a little bit different than most other Final Fantasy entries. You get one partner, and that partner, as you can see, is always usually more powerful than you. I think I get close in power, and I know that sometimes when I'm playing through this game, I will eventually outrank my partner. So it's not that it's been said that the main character of this game is the dead weight. I don't think that's technically the case. If you kill everything and you wipe every monster on maps and hit every battleground, then you're fine. I'll talk a little bit more about battlegrounds when we get to that. But right now we're getting into our first real battle, I guess. Not really our first battle, but a battle where, you know, yeah, regular level 1 shit. Brownies, is that what they are? Brownies kick, brownies punch, and that's all brownies do. Kaylee can whack them in 1 hit, so that's pretty good. I guess Benjamin can too with a nice crit. Yeah, I might do the same thing that I kind of did. I'll start to refer to myself as the hero. So if I do that, I apologize. I'm not trying to be the hero. Although there is another party member later on who I like way more than the hero. But again, we'll get there when we cross that bridge. Here's another new enemy. We got some slimes, the classic RPG trope slime. And they're just as easy as you would expect. These ones anyway. Yeah, nothing too tricky here. I think they can... Is he going to poison me? I think that attack can actually poison you. There's a chance to do that, but it didn't. So you notice I'll always kind of have Benjamin there attacking the weaker one and let Kaylee go for the stronger ones. Just because she can knock him out without a critical in 1 hit, usually. She won't ever level up. Well, she will level up, but when you gain experience, your other party member does not gain experience, just you. So that's good. I mean, hey, all the EXP is all yours in this game. So yeah, just did a couple battle skips there. There's gonna be some battle skipping in this game. There's a lot of battles, and it does tend to get a bit repetitive. So if we've already seen the enemy in the area and it's kind of in the way, you know, I'm just gonna skip it. However, there is another rule I'm gonna add to this. Normally, I'll follow this rule probably most of the time. If there's an enemy guarding a chest, it doesn't matter if it's a brown chest or you know, a really expensive looking chest, I'm going to fight that enemy. I'm going to fight that out. I just feel like it makes more sense, you know, I earned something, you know? Even though you can come back later and totally just get these boxes with no consequence, so... Yeah, they're totally replenishable. I'm probably not going to abuse that a lot. I am going to use it a little bit, but I'm not going to, you know, leave an area and come back just for a brown box. You know, that's not going to happen. So let's make sure we're healed up here right now before we touch this glowy tree. No, that's the evil tree. Whack. Ooh ha ha! Surprise! And did he piss on her? Oh, he poisoned me, just as he did the trees. However, she can still fight for some reason, so I guess it's like a really slow reacting poison. For the boss Minotaur fights, here we go. There is a really, really cheap way to kill him if you use Kaylee's life spell, but I'm not gonna do that. Yeah, I thought about it just to show it off, because I think it's the only time it really works. I think that bug is fixed, but yeah, you can use life, but I'm not gonna do it. I don't think this is too difficult of a battle, so. Thwacks with the axe. And Benjamin right now, he's pretty much only good for his attacking. Oh, yeah, okay, so while I'm still in episode 1, I gotta mention all the things that are prominent, that are prevalent, that need to be explained. So technically, this version of Mystic Quest is a ROM hack. It's EasyType, I believe is what it's called. I know that sounds hilarious, but there was when I was on romhacking.net, there are two hacks called EasyType. This is specifically not the one that gives you, like, you know, so much health and everything and all this stuff right away. This one just adds, like, I think it adds something to the story, so that's why I went with this version for this Let's Play. It gives some of your followers some extra magic spells that they didn't have before, and I think a couple extra magic slots, because magic is handled, you know, like FF1 used to be. So yeah, so it just adds, like, what is it? Let me see if it's, well, you know, a better example will just be when the time comes. Well, actually, it might be soon. I might be able to show you here pretty soon. But anyway, here we're in the Sand Temple, and there's no elixir. Who's this cool guy? What's up? Looking for some cure, kid? First off, my name is Benjamin, and I'm looking for elixir. I'll sell you some for, say, 9,000 gold. Whoa, that's way too bad. I don't know why I'm giving Tristram the sexy voice, but that's his name, Tristram. This is my favorite character in the game. I love this dude. Let's do it this way. I'm going to the Bone Dungeon to find treasure. That's why. What do I have? What choice do I have now? Where do we go? There's a battlefield nearby. Why don't you whack a few monsters there? Maybe win something, kid. The name is Benjamin. I just noticed this room is kind of shaped like a heart. That's weird. Is it because that's where the elixir is? Even though it's not? That's kind of clever. If that was intentional. That was clever. But anyway, we just got Tristram. He is an awesome friggin' ninja. And yeah, that battlefield that I skipped on the way over here, we're going to go to it right now. Alright, so, rules of Battlefield. Since there's 10 battles in each of these, I'm not going to bore you guys with all the, every single battle. So what I'll do is I'll fight the first and I'll fight the last. I'll kind of just clip right here in the middle a little bit, yeah. So what you're seeing when you see me play a Battlefield, every single one of them in the game, I'm going to do it the same way. You're going to see the first battle and the last battle, just so you can see. Usually they'll show you what enemies are going to be in that cycle right away, and then if there's anything different, it'll be in the last fight, I'm sure. Plus, the last fight shows you the stuff you get. So right there, I think it was just EXP, yeah, so not too crucial, but these are great grind spots. This is your grinding of the game. You know, I mean, you can fight 10 battles here. Here's a new enemy. We're going to see a lot of these here coming up. Poison Toads. Yeah, Tristram with the ninja stars. Oh, he critical, too. They're actually strong. It looks like against poison attack. But, that's not too... That still doesn't mean they're not strong enough against Tristram's attack stat. And, I just got poisoned there. That sucks. However, though, items are plentiful, so there's never really going to be a lack of item that I can't heal myself out of. The heal item, the heal potion heals anything. The heal spell, whenever you get that all, yeah. It doesn't matter what your status ailment is, it's heals it, essentially. Alright, let's take out this last poison toad. Wrecked. Got some experience points, got barely a little bit of gold. But we also got a charm, so that's cool. So a feature of Mystic Quest that I'll go over here right now while I'm in the menu is that your armor automatically equips itself. So that just gave us a little extra boost. And your companions here, they come with their own gear as well. So what I did also, it's just, and you guys aren't going to see this, there is a glitch in this game, and even with the ROM hack, there was, that glitch still happens, but, oh, here, we're in the Bone Dungeon now. This is the first real dungeon of the game. Right away, I mean, they were throwing the dungeon at us, but, yeah, what I was saying, though, there's a glitch where if you had a character previously in your party, for instance, Kaylee, and then she leaves, and then you gain Tristram, all of her stats, I think, or her, what is it? Resistances are carried over to Tristram. You have to save and restart your game. So I do that in the editing when I probably did it in between battlegrounds, so you'll never see it, but I'm doing it just because I'd rather have the character's actual stats. So, but here we go. We're gonna drop a heal potion there on Tristram because he got a bit of the poison. And what's this ugly-looking creature blocking this treasure chest? It's none other than sandworm, plural, sandworms. And I believe they're weak to axe attack. Yeah. So that's another good thing about this game is you can always use a different weapon for a different situation. And ammo right there, if you notice, Tristram uses ammo-based weapons. You'll always find pickups from ammo, like, everywhere. So don't ever worry about running out of that. That's totally good. But I believe what I'm going to do is I'm going to clear this whole room first. These guys are blocking a chest, so I'm going to go ahead and fight them. Tristan looks like he got the poison again in one of those battles there. Yeah, I'm going to clear this room out because I know later you can't, when your party member leaves, you're still at the mercy of leaving the dungeon, so not really a spoiler, but just some inside information in case it's your first time playing. You might need to know that. The game doesn't really tell you, and I think that's something that should be. I mean, I don't know, because you wouldn't want to skip battles if you know you're going to have to come back there by yourself, and then you skipped all this stuff. You know, and then you got to fight it by yourself, and you die over and over, so. It can happen. It can totally happen. There is some element of strategy to Final Fantasy Mystic Quest. It's there. It's alive. It's real. Okay, we're not doing so good against this poison toad. Okay, there we go. He's definitely poisoned the shit out of both of us. I'll go ahead and wipe out these battles here. Get them out of the way. And wipe him out too. Yeah, why not? And then we'll fight the other one here that is guarding another chest. Probably more ammo. Or something of related. All those brown boxes, they're all going to have the same kind of junk in it. It's either always going to be like just a number. There's healing potions, cure potions, or later on you'll see some other. There'll be seeds. We'll get to that when we get to that. But yeah, ammo or ammo, ammo for either character. There's going to be there's definitely going to be an ammo-based item that our character or weapon that our character will get. Coming up pretty shortly, so we're gonna jump over. There you go. There's your mechanic of jumping and adventuring, and this pile of bones is in the way. So remember that. We'll have to come back to that. Yeah, there's your jump puzzles, your block puzzles. They get a little bit more complicated later on, and there are some points where I'm totally gonna get lost. I mean, I'm not like a master of this game, but it's not the longest game either. It's definitely shorter than the Chrono Trigger series is gonna be, so that's why I kind of waited a little bit to pad it out before I started this side LP. So, side LPs will usually always come out on Wednesdays. Is how I'm gonna schedule it, and then main LPs come out on a Sunday. So there you go. And yeah, if you say no to him the first time, sorry I didn't say it right away when it was going on, but you can get bombs for cheaper. He just sold us bombs. So let's go back to that area that we literally just talked about, and we'll use our bombs on that pile of bones, because yeah, that's what's going to get rid of it. Looked like the axe had no effect, so perhaps a bomb will. And the bomb indeed does. Ooh, nice chest inside. We got steel shield. So that's a piece of equipment for Benjamin. Again, it's going to auto-equip itself, so we'll go check it out. Let's go see what it does. Defense power 5. So yeah, so all this kind of, I believe they stack just on that row. I don't think they all stack throughout the game. I'm not exactly sure how these statistics work. But, yeah, you'll see the resistances there on the left and right side. Got away from it too fast. And where am I going? I'm going the wrong way. But yeah, I think it's just the stats, or just the armor, the equipment on that bottom row that's most important. Because later on, your weapons are also going to automatically kind of switch themselves out when you get an upgrade, so there's nothing down there. Alright, so let's keep going up through this area and through this next room. Alright, it looks like we got some new enemies in here. What is this? Rock. Flying-based enemies, which means, yeah, shoot attacks, like Tristram's Stars, it's considered a shoot attack, is going to do maximum damage against flyers. So if you see him floating, use a range attack. And I don't think Benjamin really gets. I think some ailments kind of share certain statistics with others, or stats. I keep saying stats. You know what I mean, though. I think some of them kind of do have similarities. That's the word I was looking for. There we go. There we go. That was the skeleton. They're pretty easily taken out, at least when there's one of them. let's go ahead and bomb that door though there, and let's go get this box. But not before taking out 2 more rocks. So yeah, bombs are good. Bombs are useful against all enemies. So you can use that to your advantage if you got, if you need to hit multiple targets at once and you don't have spell charges or anything like that. You can use bombs, you can use explosives. All explosives do that, so that's something to keep in mind. And yeah, I'm gonna clear out some of these too. We're not gonna suffer through every single battle here. That's what I was talking about. Like this game's gonna have a whole lot more battle skipping than Chrono Trigger does. That's for sure. And just wipe them out, wiping the floor. They're not difficult by any means, and really the battles don't go by too terribly slow. This is a fast-paced kind of game. Like you see, I can just blaze through these menus pretty fast, and I will be doing that at certain points of the game. Definitely going to happen. All right, continuing on. Nothing over that way. Here's another new enemy. What is this? Looks like the behemoth, but it's called a Gorgon. So yeah, there'll be some palette swapping. You'll notice that throughout the game. It's just something that old school games did, and did quite often. Oh, I missed. What the hell? They're not too terribly tough though. Why did I just defend? I don't really know why I did that. Yeah, defense is kind of a strange thing in this game. I don't tend to use it too much unless I do it by accident sometimes. I'll probably make a few mistakes. Maybe I just want to chop him with my axe. But you can use defense on the other character when you're whoever character you are. You can put the little cursor on the other one. It just says X and so is waiting for the attack. And then if you put it on yourself, it's like it's defending. So I don't really know. That's something I have a hard time with in most RPGs. Why and when to use the defend mechanism, because there's always something else you could be doing in my eyes. You could be healing, for instance. If you need to defend an attack, have a caster that buffs you. I don't really know. Something that just eludes me. Maybe it's probably just me. It's totally probably just me. I'm not a freaking master. Anyway, look, more ammo. Way to go. And I don't believe there's anything down here. No. Down there. So back out the way we came. Just a little side secret area right there. There's no indicators to show that it's there, but there it is. Ooh, okay, a party of 3 skeletons. So this could be a bit of a pain in the ass. Okay, down to 2. Yeah, I don't even think the bombs can take them out. Oh, it can. Okay, good, sweet. Okay, so if you got 2 left, you can wipe them out with bombs. I think they're weak to that, but I don't know if it said that or not. Kind of rendered our sword useless at this point in the game, which, we kind of just started, I know, but the sword's already been outclassed at this point. It's just literally by the numbers with this game. The axe will just always deal more damage. I don't know if there's an accuracy issue with the axe, because sometimes I do notice that I am missing a little bit more, but I'll still miss with the sword too, so I don't really know what that how those statistics all time. I'm not a numbers guy. I don't know that stuff. Anyway, here's another new enemy, a Minotaur zombie. Again, another recolor of the boss we just fought in the level forest. Already using those guys. Just regular enemies now. But yeah, again, that's part of the course, part of the norm of old school video games. It was to save memory, I believe, so it's just a thing. It's just a thing. We loved it. It was good charm. It was good. 1 single skeleton. You poor bastard. Into the void with you. And what do we got over here? Another treasure chest. We're actually almost out of this dungeon already. This is pretty much getting near the end here. Ooh, we got a critical. My clothes fell off. Ah! More ammo. I'm gonna be maxed out again. Oh, so when the if you see something like that, you can just blow it up. Bust his teeth out. Seeds! There we go. That's what I wanted to talk about earlier. Seeds, what they do is they replenish your magical capacity. So, yeah, there's not really, there's no MP in this game. It runs off of a capacity-based system like Final Fantasy 1, where you have spell charges. Or like a D&D-based system, same thing. I guess they thought that that was going to be the easier way to do it. And I agree. I think it was a pretty easy way to handle magic. I think in the original version of this game, the actual US release anyway, I think they could have given you a little bit more spell charges, because that is one thing that isn't abundant right there is seeds. They're not abundant in this game, and the next time I'll be able to get them is, shoot, in this Let's Play it'll be a few chapters away. It'll be a few episodes away, so till we see seeds again. So cherish those seeds. But like I said, this mod here, this ROM hack specifically will give you more charges, so you don't have to worry about using or managing your seeds so bad. There really isn't any item management in this game. That is the only item probably that you would want to make sure you always have enough of, just in the event of. And I'll be using them later. They're totally useful. Not that they're useful. They are the most useful item in this game by far. It's definitely seeds. If you can restore all my magical capacities, sweet. That's awesome. But anyway, enough about that. We're in the last room here of the dungeon already, and ooh, what's this? You're a biggin'. You'll never beat me. I have the power of the Crystal of Earth. For our first actual real boss fight. A real boss, the Flamorous Rex. Oh, this brings back memories. Oh, this brings back the memories. I used to be one of those kids that would tape record my favorite RPG music songs, and then I'd go out in the neighborhood and play, and I'd pretend fight and stuff. Don't judge me. But this was one of the best ones. The battle song from this game is so good. Okay, enough reminiscing. Let's talk about the Flamorous Rex, however you want to pronounce it. Ooh, this attack hurts. Kind of, sort of. He does another one. He's also got the... oh yeah, we got the Quake spell. I don't know if I mentioned it when I got it. I probably didn't, but we have access to the Quake spell now, so that's our first black magic. He's actually strong against it, I think, and he's using it right now, this Rip Earth move. That hurts because it hits everyone. Yeah, I'm gonna use my sword a little bit just to give it some showtime. But yeah, I don't think he's not weak against it. If you could catch right there, Tristram also has the fire spell. I might use it. I don't know. But normally he doesn't have that fire spell. That's what I was talking about. How this hack kind of just adds a little extra. I think a ninja having a fire spell is totally within the realm of a ninja. Yeah, he's not a mage by any means. That's all. I think he's got Quake, Fire, and Cure, and Life. Maybe not even Cure, maybe just Life. I didn't even see. I didn't even look. But I think it's just a nice little balancing issue, that's all. And it makes the story kind of feel a little bit more enriched. That's all that is. Okay, that Rip Earth is getting quite annoying. But, okay, that's alright. We got him on the ground now. Well, we'll bust a Quake against him and see what it does. Might as well. He's gonna keep ripping Earth on us. Not doing too bad. Use Quake against him. Oh, it didn't even save. Well, that killed him. Man, I should have used that a while ago, I guess. Anyway, I'm gonna shut up here for a second. Well, Tristan gets his treasure, but... Alright, we have restored the Crystal of Earth. Never mind that, though. Get a load of this. Oh, yeah, that's sweet, dude. Oh, I want one. When can I get one of those? Nah, never. At least not for a while. But we did just get the elixir, so now we can go take care of Kaylee. Looks like we've saved Kaylee after all. There's nothing really you can do here. I'm reacting with it, but there's nothing else to do with it. That's fine. Just make sure you don't forget this. Sand coin, very important. You don't want to have to come back to this dungeon just to get that if you missed it. But yeah, we restored the power of the Crystal of Earth. Earth, however you say that. And Tristram takes off. That's it. So yeah, that's what I meant. Like, the game doesn't tell you when these moments are going to happen. It should give you some warning, I think. Would be nice. But anyway, I'm going to skip ahead. We've already been through this dungeon, and oh no, I can't get out that way. Actually, I think there is a way to get out of there, but I never knew that before, and I killed all the enemies anyway. But yeah, there we go. In one episode, we have already got the first crystal that we out of 4. So don't worry, they're not going to be that easy to get anymore. There will be multiple episodes now going forward to progressing to getting more crystals. So let's head back to FORESTA, and we will go talk to Kaylee and give her the elixir. Thank you guys so much for watching. My name is Roo. We'll see you on the next episode. Like, comment, and subscribe if you like the content. Peace.